This is WIUR Radio.
Hi, everyone. So you've probably never seen us before. So we're new to this. I'm your host, Irene Sarukos, and this is Iona Gals. And this is my beautiful, amazing, wonderful, my everything, my co-host.
I'm Jessica. Nice to meet you guys.
It's awesome to meet you guys. So you're going to be bothered by us for quite a while now that we're on the radio. So first things first, we're going to introduce ourselves and all the things that we want to talk about, because though we have experience in sporting, this is not a sporting podcast. Okay, so
Far from it, actually.
if you're coming here for a break from sports, you've come to the right place. All right, we're going to talk about real things.
Yeah.
So first things first, we're just going to introduce ourselves, our major, and what year we're in, and stuff like that. So Jessica, you could go first.
Okay, so hi guys. My name's Jessica. I am majoring in psychology and I'm getting a minor in business, and I'm also a sophomore.
Amazing. Yeah, she's older than me.
Yeah.
I'm actually a freshman.
Even
Okay.
though I look younger.
Exactly. Like, don't look a day over 55. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm actually a media and communications major, so I'm doing broadcast journalism. So that's why I'm here, actually. And like I said previously, I'm a freshman. So just really quick, why did Jessica choose WIUR Radio? Why did you choose to do this? And don't say I forced you to, though I did.
She did. I'm just kidding. But I am very, very shy. I'm very introverted. So like this is me stepping out of my comfort zone. Like I would never do anything like this. But I always loved media. I always loved radio. So I kind of just wanted to join this because it's like a once in a lifetime opportunity, like talking for the radio. And I just wanted to put myself out there, and yeah, just for the fun experience. What about you, Irene?
Okay, yeah. So basically it's because like this is gonna be my future career. I want to be a news anchor, something like that. Or I write a lot and I don't stop talking. So that's why I'm here, to share our beautiful ideas with you guys.
To the world.
Exactly. Make you guys think about something. Really quick, fun fact about ourselves. Speaking of sports, all right, Jessica was actually a junior varsity soccer captain.
Yeah.
Talk about
No,
it.
JV actually, but
Well, junior varsity, JV,
Yeah.
JV.
But I played soccer my whole life. I am a midfield, also a forward. And yeah, I just played soccer my whole life. I don't play it anymore. I just play it for fun, not really on a team right now. But I want to join the rowing team hopefully next semester because I love sports. I love being an athlete. And the rowing team just seems like such a fun, thing. So yeah.
Fantastic. Instead of soccer, actually, I grew up playing basketball for around 6 years competitively. Unfortunate how things have changed. I mean, I might do rowing with her. Who knows?
Hopefully.
We can only pray it goes well. But if I'm doing this, I'm gonna choose this over rowing any day.
We need to try new things. Like that's what we're doing here.
You're right, I guess, but I'm not doing rowing. Not right now, at least. No offense to the rowing team.
Yeah.
I bet you guys are awesome. Pedaling away. Anyway, what is this podcast about? What are we doing here? Right. So this is a wind down podcast. We're going to be talking about trivial topics, like dream interpretation, thought provoking things. I'm a minor in philosophy, so I love thinking. Might be because I'm Greek. We just don't stop thinking. We're going to be talking about, Pinterest girls and like the weird stuff that they save, overconsumption, like all those people with the 50 Stanley Cups on TikTok, different things that we like, dislike, stuff like that. If you guys have any opinions about it, you can also, come find us and tell us about them so we can talk about it.
Yeah, we're just going to be basically talking about everything and anything in here.
Yeah, absolutely anything you want, except for politics.
Yeah.
So yeah, first things first, we're actually going to get into our first topic, which is technology a positive or negative influence? So we're going to get the voice of the people first from Jessica, and then I'll be like the encyclopedia, just like telling you like the facts and the research.
Yeah. So, it's actually a weird like concept because a lot of people think technology like saved us. Some people think technology ruined us. And personally, I think even though technology was really good, technology is a really good thing that people use. I don't think it's good for us. And I think, in all honesty, I think it kind of ruined us. So I'm gonna give some reasonings why I don't really like technology. So first things first, I feel like face-to-face conversation skills are fading like tremendously because there's a lot of people now that don't know how to like hold a conversation, and that's because of technology. I also feel like friendships feel less real since
Yeah.
like friendships are now based on just like texting each other, calling each other, but not even like seeing each other like face to face and stuff. Also, um, a lot of people have short attention spans.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get into
Yeah.
that. We're gonna get into.
Also, online bullying is a huge thing. Cyberbullying, which causes a lot of like depression. It can cause depression and all that. You know, technology is also it's also become like an addiction as well. And
Mhm.
it's honestly kind of sad how kids grow up more on their iPads than they do going outside and exploring
Oh
out
yeah, no.
nature and all that. So yeah.
If you've seen those videos of like Gen Alpha getting their iPads taken away, it's like something bad would have happened. I mean, like I
Kids nowadays are more on their iPads than they are outside, which I think is honestly crazy.
terrible, terrible. Parents do better.
Yeah,
And it's always the
definitely.
millennials. It's always the millennials saying, "Well, wait till you have kids." I'm not giving my kid an iPad. All right.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to work for
My
it.
kid's not having a phone until they're like
Absolutely not.
14.
Absolutely not. First things first. Now we're going to get into like the details. So in 2019, the World Health Organization, they published strict guidelines about children's screen time for this reason specifically. So I'm going to state my sources before I go deep into this. This is from the National Library of Medicine, and also from I think it's the University of North Carolina. They've also checked on this. Um, so this is actually a really negative impact on your brain using technology at a really young age. Um, so a doctor actually said that scrolling constantly on apps like TikTok and Instagram, they're kind of like a slot machine, and you're carrying it with you all the time. And this actually screws up your dopamine receptors pretty bad, which is actually why it lowers your attention span. So a lot of teachers recently have been talking about how Gen Alpha, so if you guys don't know what that is, it's children born in 2010 to 2024. Um, they cannot read, they don't like to be in school. They're growing up and maturing way too quickly, and it's a really big issue. There's withdrawals. You feel like you're getting FOMO when you're not on your phone. You feel like you're missing out on something constantly, which is sign of addiction. We don't like to use that word, but a lot of people are addicted to their phones these days. So, I mean, okay, millennials. I know I'm attacking millennials. My older sister's millennial. All right. So in case you're seeing this, I don't mean any harm. Um, they usually give their children these, forms of technology to distract them, to like get them out of their hair for a second and to cure their boredom. But the thing is that when we were younger, boredom is what fueled our imagination. I mean, if it wasn't for boredom, I wouldn't be here right now because I wouldn't have learned to write stories at 5, 6 years old. I didn't have an iPad. So, like, what are your experiences with technology? Like, how do you
Yeah.
feel?
I totally agree with that because whenever I go outside, I always see like 3-year-olds on their phones, and it's it's crazy. Like they're like, oh my god, and also 7-year-olds nowadays, they have their own TikTok accounts, they have their own Instagram accounts. Like that is not only so like
Disgusting.
harmful for their mental health, but that's just like not good.
Absolutely. They're like exposed to a lot of dangerous things on social
Yeah.
media too. And there's not enough like restriction. I'm not going to get into Instagram's legal issues as well as Facebook, Meta in general, but my niece is Gen Alpha, and luckily she's turning out okay. But I see, people her age, they act a certain way that is too advanced for their age. I mean, to be fair, like my first word was a curse word, fun fact. So I can't talk too much, but it wasn't because of media. Okay, just because of me. Um, But yeah, like I feel like that's why kids aren't focused enough these days. I feel like that's why kids, don't strive to do better in life. It's because they lack imagination because of this lack of boredom.
Yeah, definitely. Also, like, I also want to point out that I feel like technology is making people like kind of dumb in a way,
Yeah, big time.
because like Irene was saying, when we were younger, we did not have like phones, we did not have iPads, so we were like raised to like go outside, have fun, play in the park, read a book. We were learned like we would do that when we were
Yeah,
younger.
exactly. Now they're just like
Yeah.
my professor, for example. Actually, he's my media teacher. He was talking about how his son is like a baby. He just picks up the phone, he starts texting and scrolling. I mean, like, are we in an episode of Family Guy? Like, is this Stewie
Yeah,
Griffin just
that's
like texting and
insane.
stuff? I don't understand, to be honest. So I don't know. But yeah, there was also, hold on, let me pull it up really quick. Yeah, children tend to, I think it's because, okay, look, they say dioid, which is coming from your LED screen or your phone. It actually really like burns through their retina. Like, so they're going to go blind soon because of the amount of, like, okay, I'm not going to go too deep into this because this could also lead to like, mental health concerns. But as you were talking about, I mean, the lawsuit with Instagram and how the algorithm was pushing harmful content to young teen girls. You guys could look that up. It's really disturbing because I mean, this algorithm sometimes it does push out things that children are not meant to see, and unfortunately, they do see it. So,
Yeah. And
it,
I also agree with that because
yeah,
during the summer, I was literally like not doing anything. I was just scrolling through TikTok all day long. And I can really say, like, with personal experience, how bad, scrolling on TikTok like the whole day and just being on your phone the whole day is just terrible for you. Because, I was in a really bad headspace whenever I would just be on, social media all day long. And I can definitely say when you go outside, go sit outside, go to the park, just take a nice stroll on the beach. It's way better for your mental health than it is scrolling the day away.
yeah, like touch grass, like literally touch grass,
Literally.
because that would fix a lot of issues.
Yeah. And I will also say, there's a lot of like crazy standards on social media that like kids are like born into, that they're like seeing this, that they think, oh, I have to look this way, I have to act this way. And it's just these crazy standards that, can really be bad for your mental health.
Yeah. Relating to this topic, actually, they found that 12 to teenagers from 12 to 13, their brains are changing, and it changes their development over a 3-year period of using excessive internet. Um, and actually, if they use it more than 15 times a day, this is on UNC Chapel Hill, the source I gave you earlier. They became more sensitive to social feedback because of their rapid use of, or their crazy use of technology. I could see why, because a lot of the things on technology or on social media, we weren't meant to see because back then we didn't have technology. So like we weren't meant to have all this knowledge, though it's a good thing. It can be a good thing. There's still so much that comes with it. There's so much like it's so overwhelming to have all this information that we weren't supposed to have in the first place, like as human beings. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And can we also talk about how the use of ChatGPT is crazy nowadays? Like everybody's using ChatGPT. And it's crazy how, like, have you seen, Irene, have you seen the study that a lot of kids nowadays, they don't know how to write an essay. They don't even know how to do basic math because they just do everything on ChatGPT.
I'm you know how I feel about ChatGPT. I absolutely loathe AI. All right. I don't support it. And I feel like it's like horrible. It's so lazy.
Yeah.
It's lazy. I had this conversation in my philosophy class the other day, and I was like, honestly, if Iona, like, if it was like it wasn't an actual, it was just like a hypothetical question. If Iona banned, phone use in classes, like, would people still come to the school? And I was like, you know what? Yeah, I would, because it's just your classes. And first of all, you should be paying attention enough not to use your phone in class. Like, but it's gotten to the point when I grew up, I grew up in, going to like an Orthodox school, very tiny, like only about 300, 400 students. We didn't use our phones from elementary to middle school. Like we did not use our phones in school at all, period. And in high school, You were allowed to, and I still found it really odd. I think maybe because I wasn't used to it. How did you? Like, were you able to do that in elementary and middle school?
Like, use my phone all
Yeah.
the time? Yeah, and honestly, I was one of those kids who would always be on my phone, I can't lie, and I just feel like that's, like, really negative? But I think it was, interesting how you pointed that out, like, if Iona, banned phones, would people actually come to the school? I find that really interesting because
Would they?
I don't know. 'Cause it depends on the person, but there's a lot of, like, high schools right now that are, like, banning phones, and it's crazy. There's a lot of kids who are just not coming to school for that reason?
Yeah,
That
like
just shows how obsessed people are with, like, with their phones. They can't go a day without technology.
and that's the thing. A lot of institutions they like to say that well, technology is really helpful for teachers. There's children. I know this because my niece is 8 years old, getting MacBooks and Chromebooks from their school in the second and third grade. I was learning how to type in second grade in the tech room. I wasn't gifted with the freaking Chromebook. Like, I don't understand. Like, these institutions are getting lazy to the point where they don't care if these children have good handwriting or penmanship. They don't care if these children can write in the first place. They're just lazy,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah, and children shouldn't grow up just, like, being able to know like, knowing how to scroll on TikTok. They shouldn't know how to use Instagram?
Exactly.
Kids yeah, like, when we were younger, we would go outside, we would spend the whole days outside, but nowadays, if you go to parks are empty because kids would rather, like, just use their iPads than go play in the park.
Yes. We'll actually get back to this in a second. We'll give you time to think about this, formulate your own opinion.
Yeah,
It's time for the dreaded
for
ads.
the ad break.
This is WIUR Radio.
Hi, this is Anthony Carlo, TV news reporter in New York City and proud alum. If you're looking for a career in media, Iona is the place to be. From internships to real-world experience, Iona's media program is unprecedented. Take it from an industry professional who made it in the biz.
Now back to WIUR, Iona University Radio.
Wow. Okay, so we're back. That felt like
Yeah.
forever.
We
So
missed you guys.
we're on to our next topic. This one's if you hear about it, you're like, well, this is not funny. But in a way, it kind of is. We're gonna be talking about those people that were on the row, okay, listed out for execution. All right. We're gonna be talking about their last meals.
Yeah.
All right. We're not gonna be talking about what they did. We're gonna be talking about their last meals because that's far more interesting.
Yeah, and I feel like it would be funny too.
So, first of all, I'm going to mention their name and then I'm going to tell you what they had as their last meal. And I want you to say if you would have it or not. So we have Robert Anthony Buell. Okay. He was what is it called? I forgot. I'm actually blanking out right now. Anyway, his last meal was a single black olive.
It's pretty interesting.
Would you eat that?
I
As
would
well.
not even have a half of an olive. I hate olives.
You don't like olives?
No,
I
not at all.
love them. Wait. Oh, okay. This one's interesting. Liddell Lee. This was in 2017. His last meal was Holy Communion. I wouldn't say that would be my favorite last meal to have.
Yeah.
So that was interesting. This one's really interesting. Carl Ludwig Sand. This was in Germany in 1820. His last meal, he ate gruel while frowning and then got, oh my God. Let's just say his the way he left this world was just not interesting. It wasn't fun. Let's just say that. 1820, how about that?
There's a lot of people who ate like crazy meals.
Yeah, like gruel. Like
Yeah.
that's
A
disgusting.
singular black olive.
Yeah, that's crazy. What in the world? Charles Starkweather, 1959, a tray of cold cuts and nothing else.
Honestly, I could vibe with that. I could. I mean,
Girl,
cold cuts are good.
Girl, this is my
have a
last day here. I'm gonna go out with cold cuts.
Just
like,
a slice of
what?
ham before.
Wanda. Okay, we're going down a huge list of these. These are the weirdest ones. We're not gonna go with like, infamous ones, primarily because everyone can just search that up and find out. Wanda Jean Allen, 2001, one bag of chips.
I feel like that's the most normal meal
Normal.
in this chart.
Harold I. McQueen Jr. What a crazy name. That's beautiful. Not really. 1997, he ate 2 whole cheesecakes, but he shared it with his attorney. Oh. Enemies to lovers. I'm kidding. This one's really long. The font's really tiny. Okay, this one, Matthew Reeves, 2022. So this is more recent. A bottle of Sprite.
I mean, I can't argue with that. Sprite is really good.
Good Lord.
But what would you say? What would your last meal be if you had to pick?
I know that there's actually someone, I'm going to pull it up right now, who had their meal alongside the entire trilogy of Lord of the Rings. So I would do something similar, but not with Lord of the Rings. I'm not that much of a nerd. I am, but not to that extent. I don't even know. I
have like too much favorite foods to just pick. Like I would eat everything. I would eat everything in this world.
Yeah, I really don't know. That's actually really disappointing. There's some people that they declined a special meal.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. David Edwin Mason, speaking of which, 1993, declined a special meal, but had a glass of water with ice in it. Is he trying to shock his nervous system? I don't understand what's happening. That's interesting.
I feel like my death row meal, I would get corn, and I would get a Sicilian pizza, Hawaiian
Corn?
slice. Yeah. Corn. I love corn.
Are we talking about the musician?
No.
My bad.
Just a bowl of corn.
I'm a cornball. See, I used corny again. All right, anyway, continue.
That was a corny joke, Irene.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I would have a bowl of corn because, I love corn. I love corn.
I just got hit in the face by the microphone.
I would have a bowl of rice. Can't ever go wrong with rice. I would have a slice of Sicilian pizza, a Hawaiian slice. What else would I have? I would have crispy chicken sandwich. Maybe put some strawberries in there for fiber.
I'm sorry. The pizza thing reminded me, I don't really like pizza except, and I'm going to end up like the people on this list very soon if people find out my opinions. The only type of pizza I would consume is pineapple and mushroom together.
No, I can't.
I'm not joking.
I hate mushrooms. It's
getting angry. So yeah, that I know. I'm sorry, but
yeah. And Irene, I know you really like pickles. So would you put pickles?
They're not
on a
my
pizza?
favorite. They're not my favorite. No, I would never do that. You know what I really like? You know what my snack is?
What?
An entire tomato and olive oil.
At least some salt or?
No.
Oh no. Mm-mm.
I have an acquired palate, guys.
You know what's so good?
You don't make fun of me, guys. I have an acquired palate. All right, I must say.
You know what's so good? Bread with ketchup. A ketchup sandwich is the best thing I've ever had.
Now I know she's
So
lying.
good.
Now,
It's so good.
am I getting dragged right now? I know you're making fun. There's no way.
Ketchup and bread. It's so good.
Do you see the fear in my eyes?
The sugar.
There's tears falling down my face.
The sugary ketchup on a soft slice of bread.
So just get pizza.
It's amazing. No. Ketchup does nothing. I mean,
what is this? I'm gonna go to the. Oh my God, these crimes are really something else.
should we talk about weird food that we like?
I had this conversation with my sister the other day. I can't remember. I can't.
I feel like there's a lot of weird food things that I love.
Me too.
You ever try watermelon? Okay, this is gonna sound gross, but it's actually kind of good. Watermelon with mustard, on top.
What?
With a little bit of salt. It's so good. Don't knock it till you try it, guys. It's really
Girl.
good.
Girl, the end is near. I'm actually tweaking.
That's gonna be my last meal. Just watermelon, some mustard.
I found the Lord of the Rings guy, Ronnie Lee Gardner. Okay, of course this took place in Utah, obviously. So he requested steak, lobster tail, apple pie, vanilla ice cream, and to eat it all while watching the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
That's actually the best thing I've heard.
Yeah, I
I
know.
don't
It's
even
gonna
like the
take
Lord of the
40
Rings,
years for
but-
him to finish that meal.
There's a lot of people who've gotten weird meals, but also people who've gotten amazing meals.
Yeah, like Timothy McVeigh. He got an entire pint of mint chocolate chip ice cream.
I hate mint chocolate chip ice
I
cream.
love it.
No.
Pistachios too.
Mm-mm.
That's what I'm saying. My palate is just
Only cookies and cream.
Unique.
I will only eat cookies and cream ice cream and strawberry ice cream. That's it.
That's not that bad. I've heard worse.
Mint chocolate chip is bad though. I can't.
I'm just gonna start crying. I'm really sensitive. The singular olive that got it for me. That got it for me.
The guy who just ate one whole communion cookie.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Holy Communion. Yeah, let's take a step back and examine what we just unpacked from that. Oh, Stanley. What are these names? This is how you know this
Stanley
happened. Really.
Tookie Williams III.
He declined a special meal but had a bowl of plain oatmeal. Hello? This is in 2005 in America. Okay. Question mark. I don't understand. Hold on. There's people that snuck things in, contraband, and just like consumed those instead for their last meal. People bought commissary. So yeah, I still haven't decided what I would do. Because I don't even think I would be put in that position. Sorry.
Would you be the one to more so have like savory stuff or like sweet? Like salty or sweet?
As you could tell from my food choices, probably like
Salty,
not
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah, definitely. I don't like sweet things. Like if I
Me
would,
either.
yeah. I don't like eating like so much like sweet foods. Like I will be a salty girl for life.
Yeah, no. So yeah, there's that. Think about what you would have as your last meal if you were
Yeah.
just so happen to be put in this position.
If it would be a singular black olive or
or the
Holy
Holy
Communion.
Communion cookie. We're gonna actually talk about really quick media of the week.
yeah.
I'll let Jess go first because mine's really concerning and contradictory. So just go ahead.
Okay, well, media of the week. I don't know. I don't watch a lot of TV, but I've been recently getting into like I don't really watch anime ever, but my boyfriend really likes anime. So he told me to watch Death Note. So that's what I've been watching and it's really really good. Like I don't even like anime, but Death Note is really good. So that's just like what I've been watching mostly this week.
What have you been listening to?
I love rock music, but I've been listening a lot to Lana Del Rey. I love her. I love her music so much.
She's beautiful.
Oh my god, and The Neighborhood. I love The Neighborhood. That's like my favorite band ever.
Yeah, I know. They're not bad at all.
They're amazing.
I'm assuming it's my turn. I'm kind of scared. What I've been watching, the Little House on the Prairie.
It's like a really, really old
It's a very
show.
family-friendly sitcom. And then on top of that, I'm a big Motley Crue fan.
Wait, what is that?
The rock band.
Oh.
It's from like the 70s and 80s.
I'm not a fake rock fan, like promise me. I mean, trust me.
I like old rock music. I don't really like the new age stuff. I just think it's really funny because like you and I both know Motley Crue, and then I'm just watching Little House on the Prairie on the side. Them and the little horses and stuff in the West. It's beautiful. I can't really think of anything else. Oh, I feel like every like person, like guys included, talk about The Summer I Turned Pretty. Absolutely hate that show.
I've been thinking about watching it. I love watching romance like shows,
But
romance
girl,
movies.
this will make you violent. Like Isabella, like the main girl. What are you doing switching from brother to brother? I mean, like, what's going on here?
That makes things interesting.
Girl.
The show.
Oh my god. I'm losing brain cells. Dude. And then at the last, I don't know. I'm gonna spoil it for you anyway. So leave if you watch the show and you haven't watched the last episode.
Wait, I'm gonna watch it. I need to watch it because I hear everybody left and right talking about The Summer I Turned Pretty, The Summer I Turned Pretty. So I need to know what's going on. So I'm definitely gonna watch it one of these days.
I'll just start speaking in tongues and like just riddles and stuff and just tell you what happened without telling
Start speaking in Morse code.
No, I'm gonna start speaking in binary code. No, but I don't see the appeal in that show. Absolutely not. It's not happening.
But have you read any books lately?
I read the death of Ivan Illich. Illich. Did I sound French for a second? Yes, I did.
You
So I'm reading a translation of that.
What's that about?
It's Russian literature by Leo
Wow.
Tolstoy.
I feel like we're such different people. Like you
Definitely.
like to read more factual, like information stuff. I like to read like romance books and like murder mystery, like thriller books.
In summary, I'm an old head. I have the brain of a 65-year-old woman. I'm geriatric, that's for
Yeah.
sure.
You always tell me that you feel like you were born in the wrong era.
Everyone's been telling me that since I was like 5 or 6 years old, that I am very old on the inside. Maybe on the outside too. Please don't call me old. What else? What other media have we listened to? We're about to let you guys go soon. So anything else we want to give you guys? Arctic Monkeys, I love them.
Except the neighborhood's
I always
better.
have.
Definitely better.
Y'all,
Actually,
I'm about to leave. I'm about to get up.
We'll
and
leave
leave.
it up to you guys. Who do you guys think is better, Arctic Monkey or the neighborhood? It's obviously the neighborhood.
She's lying.
Oh, no,
She's
no.
lying. She's lying. Get her out. Get her out. Anyway, moral of the story: we're Iona Gals. You saw
Yeah.
the play of words. Isn't that cool? We'll probably see you guys next time,
Yeah.
right? So
Next week, Tuesdays at 11 to 11:30. Wait, not
Tuesdays?
Tuesdays. No. Friday, 11 to 11:30. We'll
Yeah.
be here every week. So tune in, guys.
Exactly. Peace out, guys.
Bye.